Foxwoods, Foxwoods Casino Resorts, they're giving veterans the VIP treatment this weekend as we celebrate Veterans Day. A series of celebrations that all kick off tomorrow. I want you to say hi to Charity Dames. She's from Foxwoods, and Robert Hayward from the Mashantucket Pequot Museum, Marketing Director. Do I have that all?
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
a long thing for a business card.
Yes,
Welcome. Nice to have you aboard. And we're talking about history, and I just kind of asked a basic question. What does the Mashantucket Pequots have to do with veterans? And you told me that they do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've had a Pequot serve in every major conflict in this country, dating back to the Pequot War to, we got Pequots right now overseas fighting.
I love that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think that's great, and I think that's admirable on a whole bunch of different levels. So saluting veterans, that's a gimme. But we're gonna do some good stuff to help veterans, and it starts with saving a suit.
Yeah, so tomorrow Foxwoods has partnered with the nonprofit organization Save a Suit. So in the Premier Ballroom tomorrow, we'll be hosting our Suits and Salutes, where we will be offering veterans a VIP suiting experience where they will get professional headshots, accessories.
To help them, because it often is the case that there's a struggle to reacclimate yourself into the business world, but this is not just one step, but a few steps in the right direction.
Correct.
Yeah. Let's talk about the museum's connection with the weekend, because we have a couple of great things that we'll talk about in a second, but after the parade, there's a big powwow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you will see some of the fine artifacts that you see at the museum. Talk about the connection.
Yeah, so Saturday we'll have our annual Honoring the Veterans Powwow, which is really a celebratory event for us to really honor all of the veterans who have served, native and non-native. We'll also have about a dozen or so artisans and craft vendors on hand as well.
Yeah, it's funny, and again, and I say this somewhat naively, that as I said at the beginning, you don't really kind of expect to put Foxwoods in the casino and the tribe with veterans, but this really does affect a lot of people, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. We also have the Veterans Day Parade coming up,
which is always fun.
That's
very
tomorrow.
Fun. That's on Saturday.
That is on Saturday morning. Yeah, it will start at 10:30. It'll start at the It'll start at the Rainmaker Expo Center, and it will conclude on the concourse, the Great Cedar Retail Concourse.
And between that and the powwow, if you haven't ever seen some of these events at Foxwoods, it really is just a wonderful thing to observe and really get a taste of what it's not the casino part that the tribe is about. You see the rich culture, and so that leads to what do you hope folks take away from this weekend?
Obviously the first and foremost is, just supporting our veterans and even our active military that are fighting right now. But, a lot of it too is just us being able to showcase our culture and a lot of our heritage with the public and, and letting them really see our story.
Absolutely. Lots of good stuff going on. We've been showing you the times for everything throughout the interview. We're going to put the whole list on our website at fox61.com, and this is all indoors, so you don't get cold this weekend, right?
Exactly.
Excellent. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Best of luck this weekend. And again, thank you for what you do for veterans, because that doesn't get enough thank yous as we try to help veterans every way we can. Don't